Hi, welcome to the First Issue Club. We're your weekly comic book podcast where, just like Sue Storm, we love a good read. You can join us for a comic book podcast. Like it says on the podcast art, it's a safe space for comic fans. We're not going to be talking about Spider-Man or spoiling anything. In fact, if you want spoiler-free takes on Brand New Day, we did it on our Patreon this week. We did a kind of vibe check without giving away too many details on just some of our thoughts and feelings about how the MCU is handling that.
Unfortunately, there are major pizza spoilers in that episode.
That's true.
That is very true. And non-alcoholic beer spoilers.
And beer spoilers, yes.
We reviewed the Webberoni from Little Caesars, and we reviewed the special edition canned beer of Biro, which is Tom Holland's brewery for his NA beer line.
Is it pronounced Biro? It's B-E-R-O. It's gotta be Biro.
Barrow.
I've always said Biro. It could be Barrow.
It's gotta be Biro.
It's gotta be
like
Biro.
Starro, but for beer.
Mm-hmm. Zero Biro.
That's actually,
probably what it is.
Because there's zero bureau in that bad boy.
Yeah.
Can we just pray to the SEO gods real quick and each say Spider-Man Brand New Day?
Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Brand Spider New Day.
No.
Fuck! Shit! There goes the viewership.
San Diego Comic-Con news is going to be a lot of what we're talking about today. Of course, we're going to talk about some first issue comics. That's what you come here for. That's what you know and love. That's your sick addiction that you have just like us.
So get up and get down with the sickness.
That's right.
Perfect.
Wah, wah.
Well done, Mike T.
We would like to thank our a brewery near and dear to our hearts that makes a hoppy elixir.
No question about how you pronounce Boulevard.
Unlike any other. Space Camper Cosmic IPA. Let me be clear, it blows any other beer out of the water.
Thank you
Out
for
of the
clarifying.
sky.
Out of space?
Blows them out of space into the water.
It blows them from space out of the water.
And that's
I love that take.
That's for Mickey Mouth himself.
How about it? Tune into our Patreon to hear the lore of an origin story of Mickey Mouth. God. Space Camper, Cosmic IPA from Boulevard Brewing Company. Thank you, Boulevard, for making our podcast possible and doing so much for the local comic book scene in the Midwest. We appreciate and love all of the hosting you do and activation events at the con and little mini Comic Cons now that are being hosted at the brewery itself.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, sponsoring our podcast. Cheers.
Yum yum, give me some Dynamite Tum Tum Space Camper IPA. It's not a beer, it's a journey. Drink responsibly.
Okay, so a lot of stuff to talk about, but I think I want to get through some of your curated SDCC takes out the gate and see kind of what you thought were some of the hits and highlights worth talking about, or what some of the conversation has been surrounding the con.
So let's get to the heavy-hitting news right up front.
Spaceballs Extended Universe.
I will stop for a moment to talk about the Spaceballs Extended Universe. Mike, did you see this?
Yeah, it's a very funny bit.
Yeah.
It was a hilarious bit. They did like a timeline that the Marvel and DC teams usually do at these big conventions where they lay out 2 years worth of movies, half of which never happen. And it was funny to see the Spaceballs team kind of do that in jest. And like there was like 6 slides of movies that were
wrapped all the way around. The convention hall is like covered in
fake movies
screens, and they just kept popping up more. It was like a sequenced reveal, which is always like a good joke when like you think you see the punchline and then there was another like second or third punchline on top of it, that they just kept like expanding it more and like further and further and further around the convention hall, that by the end of it, it was fun. Like it was great to freeze frame that and look at all the little jokes and the dumb names for all the made up movies and like sub continuities and other things that were indicated as out of timeline.
Yeah.
And they know who they're talking to, right?
The perfect
very
audience
funny.
for that joke to land.
Yep.
And a classic bit in comedy is to take a dumb joke and repeat it over and over and over again until by the end of it, you're so frustrated and done with it that you are cackling that it's still continuing. Yeah. So, classic Spaceballs bit. If you want to see those fun names, go to the internet. First up, Marvel officially announced Black Panther 3. And it'll be released December 15th, 2028. Directed by Ryan Coogler. And also, it will be following T'Challa's son, who is being played by David Johnson, who is in The Long Walk and Alien Romulus.
Yeah, he played the android in Alien Romulus.
That's right. I did like him in that movie.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like Romulus. I was kind of surprised to hear that. And maybe it was just because, we went to see it together, Vargas.
Oh, that's right, with my very pregnant wife.
Yes, that's right. I remember listening to like metal in your car on the way to see Alien Romulus with your super pregnant wife. And I was just like, is she hating everything about this right now? Because my wife would be. But Kara was having a great time.
She tolerated that entire evening like a champ.
Uh-huh.
Love you, honey.
But is it that? I think I need to revisit that movie because so many people are negative about it. That it wasn't just because I went with fun people that I love and like it was opening night that it just seemed like really fun and special. More so than it actually was, but I really liked that movie and I really liked him in that movie.
Yeah.
So that's fun to think about. And it is wild to think that some of the maybe timeline magic that they're doing here to get this character in the place of taking up the mantle of Black Panther again.
Well, it's not that far off because if you remember at the end of Black Panther 2,
yes,
Wakanda Forever.
Yes, thank you.
They find his child.
And he's like
about
a preteen.
No, he's like 6
Is he
or
younger
7.
than that?
He's like 6 or 7.
Well, okay. So he's like 6 or 7. So he's Spider-Man in this movie, right?
He will
He's a decade older.
Yeah, so he'll be about 16, 17.
Sure.
Which is probably the right age you want for a movie.
Yeah.
And
this guy is almost 30, right? This actor.
Oh.
Probably. Now, okay. I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know what.
I'm assuming he's playing older than 16. I think that would almost be laughable.
17.
Yeah, that I can do.
So, okay. But you could. I'm saying you could believe
he's got to be NC aged. What does NC stand for?
Non-compliant. I don't know.
Okay. You don't know. You're guessing.
Nasty creep.
Oh, I love that. For nasty creeps over 17.
Oh,
non-children.
NC. It's no children under 17.
No children.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
No creeps under 17.
But realistically, he could be 20 years old. Like the character.
I think let's just throw out reality for ages. You know what? Yeah. I think it's okay to be like, it's his son. He's older now, and everyone's gonna have to be like, sure, okay, we're good. Yeah. We're just gonna have to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they didn't just recast T'Challa though.
Yeah,
that would have been a mistake.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, they killed him, I guess, but
yeah. I want to see. I trust Ryan Coogler.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he would have come back for a third one if he wasn't sold on.
Yeah, man, he's got that Sinners money now.
Yeah. I mean, this gentleman can create whatever he wants. So
I think that's true. I think he can make any movie he wants now, and I'm sure the Black Panther movies are really big paydays for him.
Yeah,
and that probably helps him make more passion project type movies.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he's in a place where he necessarily has to put up his money for any movie he wants to make. There's a studio who'll produce any Ryan Coogler movie at this point.
I also think he's in a position where, I mean, to a certain extent, Marvel's going to be like, you have to do this XYZ, but he can also be like, okay, but I'm going to do it this way, and I'm also going to do ABC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Like,
they're gonna go,
yeah.
yes, sir. Yep,
yeah, right.
that's
Like
fine.
he's got the clout to like
Yep.
make his
Let-
vision.
Let's not pretend that this movie isn't gonna fucking kill.
No, it's
This
gonna
movie's gonna be
yeah.
amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I am in a small majority that loved Wakanda Forever. I thought it was
awesome.
cool. Like
Mhm.
the style was great. All the new characters were cool. I loved Namor. Like it was fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the fact that we're getting a third movie is very exciting to me.
I'm excited about it.
Yep.
Speaking of exciting, a surprise drop that I did not see coming. We're getting a Ghost Rider movie
Hell yeah.
with Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider
In 2028,
in 2028,
in 2 years.
in less than 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's directed by Sean Levy.
For those of you who don't know, Sean Levy did
Nice guys?
No,
not nice guys.
Slot Pool and Nostalverine, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
And he did Real Steel and what's his other big movie? Anyway,
he did the movie with Ryan Reynolds where he was like in a video game world.
oh, did he do Nice Guy?
Yeah,
Fall Guy.
Fall Guy.
No, Fall Guy was
Fall Guy was with Ryan Gosling.
with Ryan Gosling.
Jesus Christ.
Free Guy
Free
was
Guy.
Ryan Reynolds.
That's right.
Yes.
We're exiting the era of Chris's
Well,
and
I'm-
entering the era of Ryan's.
That's
I'm
right.
glad we figured it out so we could talk about this Ghost Rider news. So
Which one do
Hey,
you
I'm
think he's
trying to
going to be? Which Ghost Rider do you think he's going to be?
Danny Ketch.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be Danny Ketch. too.
Danny Ketch with a fucking bullet.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my
So
mind.
that means bring back fucking Nicolas Cage
dude.
for Johnny.
Well, so
Blaze.
for those of you who don't remember everything that's happened in the MCU, we've
Let's
already
recap it.
we've already had Ghost
Mephisto.
well, we've had Mephisto, sure. But Ghost Rider has already showed up in the MCU
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
in Agents of Shield.
Oh,
Robbie Reyes.
Robbie
Robbie
Reyes.
Reyes is in there.
have they not kind of said, forget about that?
No, that is in continuity
I
still.
yeah.
I don't know that it is.
It totally is. It has to be.
Yeah, it's the
Coulson and
Coulson and then
it directly impacted Thor 2.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
But on top of that,
okay.
Johnny Blaze was in that show.
Yep.
They did a flashback to how Robbie Reyes became Ghost Rider, and Johnny Blaze is in that scene.
Oh, okay.
So we've already got him.
Give me Ketch.
It's already there.
Give me
Already
Danny
spent
Ketch.
Johnny Blaze.
Yeah. So I think he's Danny Ketch.
Okay.
Which is great because Danny Ketch's motorcycle is rad as shit.
90s as hell.
Mm.
Big old shield in front.
Danny Ketchum. Is that anything?
It is now.
Yeah. If Ghost Rider had Pokeballs.
Got a pen and saw
This has a bad convention sticker
written all
written
over it.
all over it.
Oh, this is some weird cosplay.
Just
for
him
sure.
throwing
Danny
a blazing Pokeball.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be cool with that.
Atone.
Uh,
I choose you.
Choose you,
I
damned soul.
They made a lot of jokes with that reveal about the lights going out,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't know this, like the background to this, that he got asked or Kevin Feige got asked or something about it
Mhm.
somewhere, and all the lights went out at that moment.
Yeah.
There's like a famous interview or something.
Oh.
And so they parodied that when announcing him, that they turned all the lights off just for a second, and then when they flashed them back on, Ryan Gosling standing there.
Oh,
That's funny.
Because he had said in the past that he wanted to be Ghost Rider.
yeah.
He made a big push
And then-
for many years that he wanted to do Ghost Rider.
Kevin Feige was asked, "Did you know?" He said he wanted to be Ghost Rider on like a red carpet, and all the lights go out on the red carpet, and everybody's like, "What?"
Oh,
I did not know that actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a lot of context for like a
I
weird
know,
bit.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
for a,
Yeah.
for a fun thing.
I saw an article that was like, "Oh, it referenced this thing we all know," and I was like, "I don't know that," but I don't know.
We do a weekly comic book podcast, and none of us knew
Yeah.
it.
kind of
So-
cute though.
kind of cute.
Kind of cute. I'm happy about it. He's great.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling rules.
But it's the thing. I've heard this pitched as like the hey, we're sorry about Blade movie.
Can I talk about Blade for a second?
We didn't do one of the Midnight Suns.
So we're doing a different one?
So we're doing a different one, right? Like for people who are stoked for like an evil, badass Marvel movie that's kind of like horror-y adjacent, like you're still going to get one. Sorry, we didn't do Blade. Here's Ghost Rider with like one of the biggest celebrities in the world.
Let me talk about Blade real quick. People are angry that this movie is getting made and not Blade. And they're failing to realize that this isn't Marvel saying, oh, we're going to give up on Blade. Blade went through 3 writers, 2 directors, and a lead actor who started acting up a little bit off screen. There was a lot happening that made this movie a pill to even get off the ground.
I'm sure they've spent as much on Blade at this point as they've spent on some movies in their entirety almost.
The production hell this movie has been in.
Yeah.
Marvel finally had to be like, we're cutting our losses.
Yeah.
This isn't happening.
Mm-hmm.
You're not making any traction. We are done. Yeah. And that's how it goes.
Yeah.
I too wanted to see a Blade movie. He could still show up.
Mm-hmm.
He already has.
Technically, he already has in the end of Eternals.
Yeah, as a voiceover only.
Yeah, I don't know how people put that together. When I saw those rapid fire end scenes in Eternals, I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to take away from, like...
You weren't on the Reddit pages for hours just trying to find clues? What, do you have a life?
Was it clear to you guys that was Blade without having someone tell you, like...
Yes, obviously,
hey,
Mike.
That's Blade.
It was clear to me after I went on the internet and Googled it.
I waited for IGN to tell me who it was.
I can't even remember what he said.
So...
He speaks to the Black Knight.
Yes, through the Black Sword.
No, he's off screen. The Ebony Blade wasn't speaking as Blade. Blade was in the room.
Blade was in the room.
Yeah,
Blade was in the room?
He was in the room. You don't see him.
But it was Black supposed to be a telepathic thing.
No,
I also thought telepathic.
Black Knight opens that box and looks at the Ebony Blade, and then off screen this way, Blade says, "Oh, you're not ready for that," or whatever he says, and Black Knight goes, "Oh."
Oh, looks over at him.
Yeah.
I thought.
All right, I'll have to rewatch that.
I thought he was being talked to like through the blade.
Yes.
Here's the thing. You're going to think that when you watch the movie on your phone because you only have stereo sound. In the theater...
I have spatial sound on my phone, thank you very much. Thank you, iPhone.
In the theater, the sound comes from the same perspective.
Yeah. I saw it in the theater, I will say, but... I'll add that I was a little bit distracted because I was on a date with Mickey Mouse.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you were in the back row. I get you.
Yeah. And Mickey Mouse didn't know because he was too busy polishing his own ebony sword.
Mickey Mouse was occupado.
Okay, Mickey Mouse is dead. Anyway, yeah, so that's my take on Blade. Everyone needs to chill out.
Yeah.
With the Ryan Gosling slander that like he took the spot of Blade.
Dude,
no, Blade shot himself in the foot.
Go watch Drive and tell me that the Ghost Rider movie isn't going to slap.
Also, R.I.P. to the DJ that made the soundtrack for Drive. He passed away.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. That was like an iconic soundtrack.
Yeah,
great movie.
Bummer.
50 years old, found in a Paris hotel. Not a joke.
Drag.
Last bit of movie news. Ryan Reynolds and Haley Atwell will reprise their Marvel roles as Deadpool and Peggy Carter in Avengers Doomsday. Confirmed.
Oh, Deadpool's confirmed for Doomsday?
Confirmed.
How about that?
Like, it kind of surprises me.
That kind of surprises me, too.
Yeah, he's such a big character that it seems like it's tough to put him in an ensemble thing.
Right.
And not have him, like, totally take over.
Yeah.
Now, I think we should note that in Doomsday, it is a lot of like incursions and worlds being destroyed.
Sure. Yeah.
It may be small moments where their Earths are being destroyed and, you know, you get a quick little glimpse of them being like, huh, and then
he's gone,
and then dying. But from all the news sites that I looked through, they are confirmed to be in the movie.
How about that?
Now I can see Peggy having a larger role.
Yeah, because she ends up with Steve, right? And
yeah, I'm sure like they get visited in whatever universe they are, and Peggy finally has to be the one to tell Steve Rogers to go save the world. We had our life together.
Oh, okay. So I'm just piecing this together. Because
Agent Carter.
I'm assuming you've seen the people. If you're listening to this,
The royal you.
the audience, of which there are so many.
So many. Turn it off.
tens of men listening.
That in the trailer for Doomsday, we do see a normally aged Steve Rogers.
Yes, yeah.
Is that Steve Rogers from a parallel universe wherein he and Peggy are like together?
Well, so canonically, Steve Rogers has, at the end of whatever the last Infinity War, he goes back in time and ages normally through the timeline.
With Peggy.
With Peggy, because he stays with Peggy back in 1940, whatever. Yeah.
1940, folks. It's World War II.
Olden times.
Yeah.
So all it takes is just time travel for him to be aged normally back in our time.
Yeah, someone has to go back in time to pluck him,
to get him
from where he's dropped off and be like, hey, we need you.
However, if you'll remember back to the first series of Doomsday teasers, there's a teaser of Captain America, or I'll say Steve Rogers, picking up a baby and looking at it longingly.
I forgot about that.
So, is this Nomad Steve Rogers' son?
No.
Why not, Greg?
Because it's Loki.
Oh, it's Loki.
He's in disguise.
Oh, I like that.
As a baby.
As a baby.
As a baby. Loki's as a baby.
Goo goo gaga. I'm the trickster god.
Little crown.
Yeah.
I have heard rumors that it is either Loki, and that's why he's able to get Mjolnir, because he wants to protect his brother from the incursions.
And that makes Loki worthy?
I didn't make this theory up. I read it online.
I don't like the theory.
He could be worthy after doing all the stuff at the end of Loki season 2.
That's what people are. I mean, he sacrificed a lot at the end of season 2. Also, this is Hydra Steve,
who's also worthy. I buy that way less than Loki.
Yeah, same.
So worthy does not mean good or bad. Is from what I've been reading. From what I've been reading, people are saying worthy in the ability to carry out.
I don't like that interpretation.
Yeah.
I've always took.
Well, it's because we're good people.
Worthy is pure of heart. I think most interpretations are that.
Yeah, because he was
because he was able to pick it up.
He was sent to Earth and becomes unworthy because he was an arrogant prick.
Yeah,
that's the whole story arc of Thor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, these are not my theories. These are theories that I've read.
Well, you're bringing them to the table, so you're the face.
So I have to account for them
now.
Yeah.
All right, hey.
If you bring it to the couch,
these are my stepkids. I'm just doing my best. Theories. I'm just doing my best with them.
You're not the theorist that was there. You're the theorist that stepped up.
Yeah. So, in all honesty, this Doomsday movie sounds like it's going to be a fucking mess.
Oh, I'm hyped for
There's a lot of shit happening.
I want to see all my action figures in the same table.
We did that already.
I want to see it again.
I know that we've done it already, but there is a part of me that is, like I said, from the 3 Spider-Man movie and the Deadpool Wolverine movie. It is kind of, when they do it right, it is kind of still magical to see all these characters together. And because they now have the capacity to play with the Fox X-Men and all, different timelines of different Marvel stuff, that it there's a new angle to it that I have yet to get tired of, that I still find charming. So I'm pretty excited. as you know, resident X-Men freak.
Yes.
So there's that part of it that I'm very excited for.
Well, you and I
it'll just be so fun seeing them again.
You and I can go, Mike D, and we can leave.
First of
Captain,
all,
Captain
I can't be
Downer.
I can't be kept out of these movies anymore. You guys have all these fun movie dates, and I'm not invited. I'm going to just start showing up. Let's talk Batman of Two Worlds #1. It's going to be this year's Batman Day 2026 comic book. With written by Matt Fraction and Javi Fernandez. It is an all new Absolute Batman story. Oh wait, it's and Scott Snyder and Nick Darrington doing an Absolute Batman story. So it's a dual book with Absolute Batman and mainline Batman coalescing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For a Batman Day book, which is September 19th.
Okay. Just a one-off thing. Or is it like kicking off a thing? We don't know.
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't say. But Matt Fraction said about the issue, you have two different looks at Batman. The moral structures, the ethical structures, the political structures, a chance to put them side by side to see the similarities and differences.
I like that.
Snyder added, this is just a unique moment. The mission was to show what's special about each interpretation.
Yeah.
Snyder added, plus it's going to be fucking awesome, bro.
He's got huge muscles.
I think it's worth putting them together to make clear for us a little more what the differences are between the two.
Yeah.
Batman.
Also, it's a simple slam dunk for a Batman Day book.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like, that's going to be just a fun book to have.
It'll be the most desired Batman Day book ever.
Since, from the birth of Batman Day, yeah.
Hey, I don't know. Last year they did the reprint of Batman Elmer Fudd.
Do you want me to unplug your mic now?
No.
Or... All right. This one is maybe just for Andy and I. Indiana Jones and the Sword of Pandemonium.
Yeah,
written by Jason Aaron, art by Aaron Cutter. Indy's back. It is in the wake of Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indy's most notorious villains, including the impossible return of an archenemy, seek a terrifying new source of power to recoup their loss. One that's fallen into the hands of his former companion, Marion Ravenwood.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
What publisher is that?
Marvel.
Oh, Marvel, okay.
And not only that, we are getting deluxe hardcover editions of all the previous Indiana Jones comics from the 80s and 90s-ish.
Okay.
In the collected edition. So that's cool. But Jason Aaron on Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
How about it?
That fucking rules.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hometown hero and friend, Jason Aaron.
Friend of the show, Jason Aaron.
Friend of the hosts.
Friend of the show.
He always gives us high fives.
Well, he knows that we're a safe place he can sit down at a con.
Yeah, we won't bug him.
Because we have 3 chairs and he can fill that 4th chair so nobody else will bother him.
Yeah. It's fantastic. We act as a buffer. But
I want to go talk to Jason Aaron, but there's 3 gross guys around him.
They just keep
Tell me that's not what happened.
lurking.
Is that Jason Aaron? Oh, he must be with some other guys.
Is that Jason Aaron and 3 Make-A-Wish kids? Sorry, now my phone's loading and I can't pull anything up. One other thing was Punisher vs. Predator coming out by Frank Terry.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be touted as the crossover event of the century that everyone's always wondered who would win in a fight between the Punisher and Predator.
Yeah.
So we'll be getting that later this year.
And isn't Frank Thierry doing an Archie book? Is he doing the Archie Goes to Hell book? There was an Archie announcement that I was excited about.
Maybe. But yeah, Frank Terry and Jesus Ciaz pit the galaxy's deadliest hunter against Marvel's most relentless vigilante.
Yeah, that rules.
I like it. I like it when the Punisher does weird shit. And what easier subject for him to hunt and blast at than the Predator?
To me, that's not SDCC worthy news.
Really?
That's just another
Predator
Predator crossover comic. They've done so many 20th century crossovers at this point. Just another one.
It's just another.
I get
another drop in the bucket.
It is funny that it's like
It took this long.
They didn't start with Punisher and Predator.
Mm-hmm.
They started with Wolverine, and it ruled.
Yeah, that's maybe the more obvious place to start. You're right.
I'll say this: the Punisher cross. I mean,
I don't think you think of Wolverine more as a hunter than you think of the Punisher.
yeah, that's probably why it was the place
Yeah.
to start.
I don't think that the Punisher's hunting. I think the Punisher found out
He's being hunted.
he's being hunted.
That changes everything I said about it.
See, now it's SDCC news.
Yeah.
But
Now it's one of the biggest flagship events in my life.
I think with how good all the rest of those crossover Predator books have been, like they were way better than they had any right to be. I'm excited about this. Mike's still not. That's fine.
All right, Mike, then what about the reveal of Absolute Cyborg, Absolute Cheetah, Absolute Professor Pig?
Yeah, Absolute Professor Pig.
I didn't know that.
New Arkham book.
Yeah. Beyond Arkham M is like getting, I think it's getting an ongoing.
Either a mini or an ongoing. I couldn't see. Yeah.
So, have you seen the photos of all those?
No, I haven't.
Absolute Cyborg looks awesome.
He looks like Tetsuo
Yes.
from Akira.
Crazy.
Yes.
The moment I saw it, I was like, that's an Akira reference, and it is incredible.
Yeah.
It's the most.
His arm is like huge and
Okay,
like
cool.
yeah.
and he looks labored with it. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't want it.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh my, I'm so pumped to read that. It's premiering in Absolute Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah. The most recent issue of Absolute that I read, just thinking about like Oswald and all his band of guys who've all been like mutated and transformed to this point. Like, it is such an interesting take on all the characters. There's such an interesting way to get them to these like gruesome looking villains or I don't know, anti-heroes, depending on where the story ends up going.
Yeah.
But they're burning through characters so fast in the Absolute universe, Absolute Batman especially. Like every issue now is like a first appearance of blah blah blah, first appearance of blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Well, didn't they announce that issue 25 or was it 50 is like Scott Snyder's like last issue?
Oh, no kidding! Really?
Couldn't be 25 because they're already at like 24. It must
So
be 50.
25 was the reveal that they're going to do 25 more.
Yeah, it must be 50.
Oh, okay.
He's like
The have you guys seen the gatefold like fold out cover?
Yes.
It's so cool looking.
Yeah.
I think it's the A cover too. They're gonna do like a nice expensive.
Also,
triptych.
you say because he's going to end it at 50. That means like another 2 years of Absolute Batman.
Well, I don't know. Did they say they're gonna end it at 50, or they say
that's what
his-
he has scripted.
that's what he has scripted?
and the
so
implication was that he's
DC could.
Well, he's also
Give
going to be the showrunner for the TV show.
right.
If they don't decide to end it, or if it's still selling really well,
Somebody's gonna take it over.
somebody could take it over, or he could change his mind by that point in time that he's got more to
Yeah.
say with the character or something. So
Also,
Who knows? I
capping
didn't
it at 50, what a run.
I mean, we're halfway through it, and there basically has not been a miss.
it's incredibly rare that any modern comics make it to 50,
Yeah.
even for like a new series for a mainline huge character. So
Yeah.
big deal in modern comics to hit that mark.
Also, Absolute Black Canary is getting her own book.
Yeah.
Absolute Cassandra Cain is getting her own book.
Uh-huh.
And
It is few too many books.
so
I'm finding myself veering back.
I think they're one-offs, so they're not going to be like
Oh,
ongoings.
okay, that's good to know. I'm finding myself veering a little bit more back into mainline
Yeah.
DC because, like, again, I almost have first issue fatigue with it, where it's just like, here's
I love
another
that
guy,
show.
here's another guy.
Did you see that they gave us glimpses of Absolute Huntress and Question?
I didn't see Question.
Their iterations of the Absolute Catwoman uniform or
Oh, that's
costume.
fun. That's fun.
Like they're basically just like on her team
That's great.
of little miscreants.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
How's that going for you?
so maybe they're like a new version of the Gotham City Sirens or something.
Probably.
It's a pretty good guess.
Fun.
We got a little more information on the Demon book, and with James Herron, and is it just him doing art? He's
doing both, yeah.
Okay, and then Jonah Hex got more information on that, which is, people said, I've been reading a lot, and people are like, "Oh man, DC just completely smashed and won SDCC 2026," and in my mind, I was just like, not really. They're following through on promises from San Diego Comic-Con 2025.
Yeah.
Like, they announced all the books last year, and now they're giving us...
Like, here's what they look like.
Yeah, now they're giving us more creators and names of things. And also, no Vertigo drops. Like, they promised they promised huge things for Vertigo and have not really followed through on that at all.
It's true.
I worry the Absolute Verse has kind of gobbled all the gusto up for the Vertigo line.
Yeah, what's going on? Vertigo has End of Life, that Kyle Stark's book, and Bleeding Heart, and
House on the Sea.
Oh yeah, but that's coming to an end, right?
Yeah. So I mean,
so it sounds like DC was more comic.
100 Bullets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like DC was more comic book oriented than movie oriented at SDCC, and then Marvel was the other way around.
Yeah, Marvel's showing for comic books was a little lackluster, which makes sense because before the con, it was announced that Cebulski was stepping down.
Yes.
They're moving their offices from New York to LA. And they are... they have a new editor-in-chief with Wacker.
Yeah.
And so Marvel's in a bit of a rebuilding spot. They're trying to get their bearings in a new location. Chip Zdarsky's Armageddon thing's coming to an end, and I think they released some books of what's going to be happening after that.
He's taking over Avengers from Jed McKay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Zdarsky is with a new, like an all new team. Yeah. Daredevil's on the Avengers, which I thought was
kind of cool.
Yeah. Power Man, like Wolverine, Captain Marvel,
and then a lot of Hulk stuff, a lot of Hulk wars.
Oh yeah, they're doing a Fantastic Four Hulk crossover for Philip Kennedy Johnson's Infernal Hulk.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then there's like a World War Hulk event, Hulkageddon or something.
Yeah,
it really is like it's like Hulk's War.
Yes,
it's something like that, and it's just like again with this.
Yeah,
come on. So yeah, I mean, the only thing that popped out for me was the Muppets take over the Marvel universe. If that says anything about the showing at Marvel.
Well, and we got a bunch more stuff about Midnight, which I wanted to.
Yeah, so I am excited about that. Andy, I'll let you take over for the Midnight conversation because they dropped interior art, more variants, kind of explain a little more of like what's happening with the extended universe that they're creating.
Which is why I brought the previews, because the whole front section of this is all about Midnight. We already knew the creative teams. We already saw the cover reveals. But this sort of gives you an idea of like a little bit of the background of what the books are going to be. In addition to, I don't know if they had already released this, but they're doing an ongoing variant cover program for the entire Midnight line. And the idea behind it is that the A cover is always going to be the same style of jazz. Mm-hmm. It's the regular A cover. The B cover is always going to be, they call it the Midnight Bloodbath, which is blood-soaked covers showcasing the terror of the Midnight universe. C is called Midnight Special, which is like horror homage covers. D is the Midnight Homage. C is the reimagining of the Marvel characters as like horror characters.
Yeah, so they might not show up necessarily in the book, but it's like, here's what.
Like Momoko did one for Midnight Spider-Man 1 that's Black Cat.
Yeah, right. Here's just like an edgy, creepy version of
this is like what it could feasibly be.
Yeah.
And then the E covers are called Midnight Gallery, and it's prestige painted covers of the haunting Midnight universe.
Mhm.
So I think that's a really neat idea that you can walk into your LCS and say, I want
All the D
I want
covers.
Midnight Spider-Man, just order me the D covers.
Yeah.
Give me the midnight special.
I love collecting all the movie homage things. I love horror.
You get the C
I
cover
know-
every time.
I know which one it's going to be every time.
Yeah.
That's so much easier than they've done things in the past.
Yeah, than trying to hunt and peck, or like even if you know there's going to be a horror homage cover for every issue.
Yep.
Okay, I've got to look up who the artist is and figure out what cover it is
Yep.
that I'm going to be ordering.
I hate when there's like a cross event connecting cover or something, and on Avengers it's cover B, and then on Spider-Man it's cover E.
Yes.
It's so hard to keep track of what you're trying to get.
Yeah.
They should do this across
across the board.
entirety of the publisher.
Yeah. There has to be a way that so the B covers.
Stormbreaker covers are always something.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
So in addition to that, we get a little bit of, again, information about what these books are going to be.
Yeah.
And I'm way more hyped now than I was.
Can I just say this is
before.
100% my shit?
Dude, right?
This looks so fun.
I love the A covers. I think they look so badass.
They look sick.
The Midnight Spider-Man has like a literal spider embedded in his chest.
Mhm.
The Midnight Fantastic Four is like a straight up cosmic horror.
Mm-hmm.
And Kev Walker is doing the art for that, which I think is like chef's kiss.
Yeah.
And then there's this great
Poltergeist.
Fright Night.
Yeah.
Fright Night homage cover for Midnight X-Men where they're all vampires.
Mm-hmm.
I'm jazzed about it.
I am tired of people shitting on this Midnight line.
I mean,
A lot of people are just down on Marvel right now because they love Absolute Batman so much.
Yeah.
Right. And they fail to realize that they can both exist.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to root for one over the other. This is like, this looks so fucking fun.
I know. I was a little poo-poo about it only because I like when I hear the concept of they're doing a horror universe, I was like, oh, well, I kind of want like a Man-Thing book. But
Yeah.
like now
the
that
more horror characters.
now that I get what like the concept is, I'm excited.
Have you seen the
this.
interiors yet for these books?
No.
Look at that Spider-Man art.
Whoa.
They
very
look
cool.
rad.
Yeah. I mean, it straight up looks like a Vault Comics book.
Yeah.
This Midnight Spider-Man is manga influenced,
Yes.
and it's incredible. This Midnight Fantastic Four is a straight up horror sci-fi book. And then this Midnight X-Men is
Like
just terrifying.
if that image of Storm sucking Phoenix's blood doesn't like get you to buy the book, nothing is.
Yeah, who's Mickey Mouth now? Mamma mia.
Here we go again.
Yeah, so I'm jazzed about
Mama
Midnight.
Sucking on my blood now.
Variants this year, if you had to give a grade to the SDCC offering.
Mm-hmm. D.
D. There were a couple that were like really popping off on eBay already and seemed like had a lot of buzz, but
The only good ones were Image.
not that not that many. It's not a crazy. I wouldn't go so far as to say D, but because there's definitely a handful
C.
that are like
C.
the comics you gotta have if you go, which is like sometimes there's not even that. But
Yeah, I mean Chain Kata was like the book to have.
yeah, Chankata ended up being the winner.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Marvel, DC, step up your fucking game for variants. For exclusive variants,
Mhm.
you are the OGs of this fucking con.
Yeah.
Do something cool with it. You can't just repurpose your B covers in a shiny foil gloss variant.
Yeah.
Do something cool. Do
Yeah.
something cool.
You have,
I'm tired of it.
you have access to so many
Tired of it. he said.
amazing artists that people collect
Yes.
very fervently.
It's like you have these iconic characters
Mhm.
and you just want to flop out some like bogus safe khaki pants cover
Mhm.
of like, hey, look at this absolute Superman. It's just like, okay, well, I'm pretty sure I saw that cover last week on the shelf.
Yeah.
This one's just shinier. Like, go crazy. Do it.
Co-signed.
Sure. Yeah.
What else we got here? Wolverine Paradise by Dan Panosian.
That looks good.
Writing and
That
doing
looks
art.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
He looks sexier than usual. That Wolverine. Not Dan Panosian, but he is pretty sexy.
Speaking of Dan Panosian,
Mm-hmm. Dan, come in.
did you guys read his new book this week?
No. I did not. You did? Are we ready to transition to comic books?
I think we're ready to comic books because
that's
that
what
was
I
all the
was-
major news
Yeah.
that came out.
Okay. Thank you, SDCC.
We love you.
He certainly did the art. I think he also. I'll say that. I don't know if he wrote it, but
I'm afraid of Panosian.
I'm afraid of the world. What is this Iron Man racing towards doom? It is like an F1 / Iron Man crossover.
Oh, that weird.
And then there's Meals to Astonish Avengers #1 with like that famous chef.
yeah, that's a charity benefit book. You gonna shit on it?
Oh, funny.
Yeah, fuck charity.
So I read The Dirt Beneath the Devil, which Dan Panosian did the art and wrote.
Okay.
Starts out in Kansas City, Missouri,
No kidding.
Hey, look
in
at
the-
that. Best city in the world.
in the 1890s.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
And it is the elevator pitch on it is
I love that we both have the reaction.
Really? Oh.
Oh, old Kansas City.
Hey, if I'm not in it, I don't
Yeah.
know that I care.
Yeah, we hadn't won a Super Bowl in that
We
reality
hadn't won a
yet.
Flip,
So
flip through the pages, and I'm
Yeah.
like, where am I?
I'm not even in this fucking book.
oh, was that Westport?
Yeah, which is called Port.
So the book is like a surrounds this woman who comes to Kansas City to because she's called because her father died,
Okay.
and she meets up with her
Did he eat some bad barbecue?
her dad's
No reaction from Vargas.
her dad's
Mad
widow.
cow disease.
Jesus,
Got him.
Jesus Christ! Why does this happen every time I try to talk about a comic?
Because you go too late in the show. We're getting stir crazy.
This is the first comic we're talking about.
All right, I'm zipping my lips. I'll zip my lip.
So she comes to Kansas City because her father has died and she has been summoned along with all of his other like estranged children and his widow.
Okay.
So he's kind of like a playboy, right?
Yep.
And his will stipulates that they have to travel from Kansas City to Wichita on horseback to go to his ranch. And once they get to the ranch, they'll read the will. And that's when it's decided who inherits this giant ranch and all this money and, the business, right? So the book is this sort of band of people who don't really trust each other. They don't know each other, but they're all there because one of them is going to end up with a pile of money.
Okay.
Now, the twist in this is the deceased dad picked our main character, the woman, to ride this specific horse on the trail. And it's this, bucking bronco that nobody can tame, yada, yada. It's got cloven hooves, which horses don't normally have.
It's like a deer's hooves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's got this bond with this woman. And it's insinuated that maybe this horse has something
Otherworldly
supernatural
about it.
going on with it that maybe will unfold as the book goes on.
Okay.
So seems like it's going to end up being maybe a murder mystery, maybe a supernatural thriller somewhere in there. But it was a cool like genre piece
Yeah.
within the time period. Plus it had that awesome Dan Panosian art. So it's cool that I don't know if he just started doing it with that Peter Pan book, but that was the first book of his that I'd read.
Yeah.
And this was the second one, I think, and they've all been very good.
Right on. Cool.
So,
Horse girls who like fantasy, you're on notice.
You're on deck.
Someone made a comic just for you.
Spooky horse girls.
Mhm.
Now is your
like
time.
A period piece.
Yeah.
It's like goth horse girls.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We're channeling Jane Austen for this one.
that's right.
I love it. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
I read Reach. I'll go indie as well to start. The Ignition Press book that was written by Christian Ward, John J. Pearson.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
On art. This is The Patron, and it is about a very wicked man who is kind of like an art broker, art dealer,
Uh-huh.
and he.
Oh, hang on. Let me interrupt you for a little joke, a little jibby jab.
It's not funny when you broadcast it. There's an art to it, okay, Andy?
Sorry.
Little jibby jab.
Well, you should not apologize. You've earned
Your jibby
your,
jab.
your jibby jab as many as you want.
Freaky fast
The jibby jab IOU pile is like
Yeah.
getting unmanageable.
Tit for tat.
So the titular patron in this is a guy who seeks out up and coming artists and wants to become their art broker to take them to the next level.
Okay.
But often in doing so, right, like he makes a deal where he gets a piece and then they set up like the death or unfortunate circumstances or something with these artists. So they have a tragic passing and then he has a quick buck, right? Because, this tortured artist who was up and coming on the scene
Yeah.
died really tragically in a poetic way. And then the art community goes nutso
Yeah.
over this person. So he's been like scamming and murdering people. And then one of the people that he's murdered sends him a painting to his like private house, like on a beach somewhere that no one should know that he actually lives there. So he's like, what is it? Someone messing with me? Did we not actually finish killing that guy? Like, so it becomes a little bit of a mystery from here, but really fun concept for a book and not what I was expecting.
Sort of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
What number did you get? It's an Ignition Press.
Yeah, I'm too high of a number.
Oh,
69.
I almost just didn't buy it because I was like, it's above 2,000. I'm out.
You are a size queen.
Yeah. 2,447.
Oh, God, throw it back.
Dude,
Yeah.
I always get in the 2000s.
Do
You
you
got
really?
a 60 the other day,
Yeah.
or a 40.
Whoa.
I have 2 double-digit Ignition Press books.
Damn.
Andy, I asked Mike this question. Do you think that like the creators of the book have number 1 and number 2?
I don't know.
Wow, what a conversationalist.
I bet not.
Really?
Yeah, I bet they don't pull those aside for.
Not even for like comps?
No. I
Okay.
bet they don't.
You know what? I almost wonder if their comps don't have numbers printed on them.
Ooh,
Yeah.
they're even more elusive.
Yeah, if they're just like pound signs or all zeros or something.
It just says Mickey Mouth.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they could say fuck.
I got the fuck variant. like the fuck face Ripken card.
Yeah, yeah. We both read Queen in Black, right?
Yes. Let's talk about it.
There was a lot of pages to this book. First
Yeah, right.
of all, it was a big, thick book. Coincidentally, we both got the same blind bag variant,
Yep.
which is something. You, I think, are more up to date on all of this stuff than I am, Mike D. I am not reading anything that connects to this book at all.
Yeah, so what was your interpretation of it? Were you like too many things?
Queen in Black was teased in that Knoll series, right?
Which I didn't read.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. It was really good.
I heard it was good. It was so good that it was sold out when I tried to buy it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
All the stuff that happens with him becoming the like king of brightness instead of blackness
Yeah.
is in that Knoll series.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like it was not explained in this book,
Yeah.
but it was almost like it
It did kind of a good job of being a primer while also really kicking things into gear, which is tough to do. I think with those kind of comics, it's hard to make any one party happy. That if I'm somebody who knows all the stuff already, I'm kind of like, let's not retrod, get to the party. And then if I'm somebody who needs an explanation, it's like you're kind of rapidly getting a lot of explanation, maybe too quickly through it. It's a really tough line to walk when you're doing such a big event book. And I think this is the reason that Marvel does a lot of like alphas. That it's like, hey, you want to read this thing, here's the alpha issue, so that people who just want to start with number 1 have something that's like straight to action, you know what's going on.
Yes. So if you haven't read any, first of all, I almost wish this said like Spider-Man Queen in Black or something, because like
there will be tie-ins.
Yeah. But this was like there were so many spider things going on that I was completely unaware of. There were at least like 2 new characters that I had never met before. That Captain Kree or whatever he was.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Space. And I was vaguely aware of the new toxin.
Yeah.
And Mary Jane is Venom. Spoiler alert. But like...
From like 2 years ago.
Yeah. But it felt like it was like a Spider book, and I'm just so out of the loop with what's going on with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That like I sort of didn't know what was going on. But again, to the book's credit, it explains all the stuff.
Yes.
But the text box in the front is a must read if you're as out of the loop as I was.
Yes.
Like you
totally.
Normally that's stuff that I just miss.
Flip past, yeah.
But as soon as I opened it up and I was like, oh, Null is all white now, I better catch up on what's going on.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
Wait a minute.
He looks a little different. Yeah. But it didn't feel like it was talking down to me.
Yeah.
But it also was like, this is a lot of information coming at me all at once.
Yes, totally. You're definitely right. Null is a character born out of Venom and the origin
I was born from the darkness.
The Venom suit, very literally. And I guess even before that, it was Silver Surfer that like debuted the character.
Thor.
Huh?
Jason Aaron's Thor run debuted him.
Null?
The Necro Sword, all black, the Necro Sword, debuted in Thor. And that ended up being...
That ends up being... But we don't see Null.
That's a calling card of Null.
Yeah, we don't see Null in Thor.
I mean...
Let me check CLZ and see what...
It was... Why is Silver Surfer?
Silver Surfer Black.
I don't think that's where Null debuted.
Is it not?
No, he debuted in Venom for sure. And then we got his like origin story in Silver Surfer.
He
Black.
did debut in Thor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got my
Venom
things turned around. But in any case, obviously it's a symbiote suit thing. And you learn that they're like a species called Clintar. And it just gives you like more of an origin story instead of these symbiote suits being like a random aberration in the universe. They're tied to quite an origin.
There it is
being
right there.
shown a phone.
Thor is the first Null.
Cameo
appearance of Null at the same issue as the first appearance
of Gore.
No, not first appearance of Gore. The origin of Gore, the God Butcher.
Yeah.
Cameo of Null.
So Jason Aaron created Null.
It's retroactively Null. It's one of those like we see a guy
unnamed character that is later kind of like plucked.
Yeah.
Got it.
Kind of like how Blade is in the Eternals.
Yeah. I like when they're specific about saying retroactively, like given like Misty Knight's first appearance. Is that scenario where like they liked this story with this particular character and then at some point decided like, hey, what if that person ended up being Misty Knight?
Mm-hmm.
And we give her a robot arm.
So she's got 2 first appearances, kind of.
Yeah.
Yada yada. In any case, it's always been a character born out of Spider-Man Origins.
Yes.
And that exploded into a grander Marvel problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Courtesy of Donny Cates.
exactly right. A very beloved run. And so now it is kind of simultaneously persisted as this thing that is a bigger Marvel problem, while at the same time still having some of its origins tied to Venom and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So it's got to be a part of it, while also kind of being an Avengers level thing. We've been, like you mentioned, teetering up to it with little teases here and there throughout the Venom series, but not anything too heavy. You get introduced to that Kree super soldier, or the Skrull super soldier, sorry.
Yeah, he's a Skrull. That's right.
In the Venom series. He goes looking for Eddie Brock, who defeated Null previously.
Yeah.
And tracks down Venom, but finds Mary Jane within Venom instead. While Venom is the symbiote, Eddie Brock was the King in Black.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So how much can Mary Jane really help at this point? We don't know. And will Eddie be a big part of this? Will Dylan Brock be a big part of this? You know, a lot left to be figured out, but we know Null hates Eddie Brock.
True.
And so
Well, he did kill him.
there's something like fun there. But so there are a lot of like these like smaller narratives within the story that if you're a big Marvel head, it's going to be fun to see how those things play out. But ultimately, I think this series for a lot of people, or your more casual Marvel reader, is just going to be, look at all the cool, badass, evil wickedness.
Yep.
That
Well-
you've got light versus dark, and both forces are bad. And
Yeah.
one has like wicked, evil symbiote things, and the other, like, Null creates these like
Diamond guys.
diamond, yeah, like
Diamond guys.
skinny, pokey dog type bad guys, and it'll be fun seeing all your Marvel powerhouses get their asses kicked and kick ass back. And there's some, they've teased a lot of like silly imagery. Like, I don't know if you saw the bouncy balls in either of your comic shops this week,
Oh no.
but there is like a whole, they did a planet symbiote thing before.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's
Oh.
maybe coming back, and that's what those balls are supposed to be like a
That's funny.
funny tie-in for.
Um.
So I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to have more fun with it than most people because I read so many Marvel books, Spider-Man specifically. But I also think it'll just be like a big explosion of crazy fun panels. Like, that's one thing that like kept impressing me, like, as I turned every page,
Yeah.
was just like, there's so much detail and so many characters in every panel that you're like, man, in any other book, like, this would be like, if you're like an original art collector, or
Yeah.
like had like a big kind of sequence that things bled up to, it's like, this would have been the page. No, this would have been the page. No,
Yeah.
this would have been the page. There's a lot of fun stuff going on in this.
I'll say this too, like, again, there's a lot going on in this book and blah blah blah, but
Mhm.
it did feel like this was a good, almost like catch up point
Yeah.
to like the Marvel universe as a whole,
Yes.
right? Because you get the idea of what's going on sort of all the way around the Marvel universe. Like, I now know the Fantastic Four are off in space while the Avengers
Yep.
are on Earth, and Wanda is the Sorcerer Supreme of Earth right now, and
Nobody remembers Thor.
you get all these sort of catch up moments, so that, yeah, if you're not reading a specific portion of the Marvel universe, or I
Yeah.
guess what this book considers important,
Yes.
reading material, it catches you up to that
Yeah.
stuff.
But you could see something where it's like, yeah, we've got our big fun Wicked event, and let's take advantage of this by giving people teasers to say, yeah, go read Thor. Like, you love Beta Ray Bill. Why is he the only person who remembers Thor ever existed?
Yeah.
Which means that our Queen in Black now, who is Hela, the MCU at large, not the MCU, the MU,
the 616,
the 616 doesn't have context for Hela because they don't have context for Thor.
Well, they don't have context of any of the Norse gods.
Yeah, right. So that's a really fun angle, and it was a great way to promote other great series at Marvel right now.
Yeah.
Is Thor still just walking around with a regular hammer?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's Sigurd Jarlson.
Yeah.
I remember when we covered that first issue,
Thor.
and the cover was just a bloody ass hammer, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm in."
Yeah,
I
into
thought
this.
that ruled. That's an Alex Ross cover of just like a normal guy's hammer.
Yeah,
I was like, it with the title Mortal Thor.
Yeah.
I was after Immortal Thor. I was like, that's so clever. I loved that so much.
yeah.
I can see myself picking up a whole, but like after this ends,
Yeah.
there's probably going to be 5 different #1s that launch out of it.
Yeah.
You know, and I can see myself picking them up just because this was such a good like catch up to what's going on in the Marvel universe.
Yeah. This feels very comic booky to me.
Oh yeah.
In a fun way.
Oh yeah.
That like, Maximum Carnage.
Yeah.
Felt like this,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Obviously way less characters in that.
Yeah.
But it also is like
2 bad guys fighting.
yeah, exactly right. Like
Yeah.
all the bad guys are infighting and all the good guys are fighting the bad guys and the bad guys are the worst they've ever been.
Yeah.
Like it does read like that in a way that felt like fun and nostalgic to me.
Yeah.
And I do think it's one you got to kind of like give yourself away to and say like the bad guys are so despicable and cartoony, and it's fun to have these Venom Carnage type guys tied in with Spider-Man and see how evil they are.
Yeah.
So,
All in all, I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I trust Al Ewing enough that like this is going to be a fun series.
So I've pre-ordered a lot of the tie-ins and obviously the main series, so I'm stoked to just ride it out and have fun.
Totally.
Yeah.
Um,
That's Queen in Black. I don't know that there's a lot else to say about it. I mean, if we tried to break down this one even further, I think it'd be the most boring conversation.
It would be.
If you're interested, you're interested. If you're not, you're not.
Yep.
And go buy it
Yep.
if you are.
Yeah, and there's what, at least 5 tie-in books that are coming out. They're all listed in the back. So go read those.
Yeah.
There's Defender's book, Defenders of Light and Dark, that looks particularly fun.
I know. So that one, I believe, is going to be Flash Thompson and Cable.
Yes. Which is like why I want to read that book.
I think that one sounds
But it's
really
also
fun.
like Nova or Cannonball are in it. Like,
oh no, you're right. I must have had that wrong.
No,
No.
you got it.
Flash is on the cover of this.
Yeah, but it's a whole team, right?
Yes, but it is a whole team. You've got Iron Man, Dagger, Beta Ray Bill, Photon,
Yeah.
a couple Jean Grey looking character that I don't think is Jean Grey, and then another guy that I'm not totally confident in.
My name is Gray Jean.
But obviously all your ongoing series like Venom Unchained, Hela specifically has one that ties back into Thor's origin.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be good.
And
I love the updated Mary Jane Venom suit.
yes.
While still being able, when she like really needs to slug it out, she balloons into
she
like
becomes like real traditional Venom.
super ripped traditional Venom.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a great way to do it. It kind of bugs me when Venom doesn't look like Venom, but they found a way to have it both ways.
Yeah.
In a way that at least like for now works for me.
Yeah, it's fun. And the last book I read this week was The Horror of Godzilla.
Oh yes, right.
Which was a totally rad book.
Heck yeah.
So for those of you that aren't up to the continuity, we're in the Kai-Sei era of Godzilla, which revolves around this concept of Kai-Sei energy, which has both destroyed the world, powered the kaiju, and given normal people kaiju-like powers.
Yes. If you've ever heard somebody go, Kai-Sei ha, say ha.
That's right.
That's it.
That's what we're talking about.
That's 100% accurate. Correct.
Which it was announced at SDCC there's getting more spin-offs into that universe, like Revenge of the Dead Zone and other entries into the Kai-Sei era.
Yeah, Starship Godzilla is getting like a sequel series of some variety.
Right.
Anyway, so this is the origin of Kai-Sei energy as a concept.
Oh, that's interesting. I wish I would have known, because I probably would have bought this.
Here's the cool part. It takes place in 1953.
Oh, okay,
during like the first Godzilla attack. So what you get is a split story of this scientist after the world has been destroyed, as we see in Escape the Dead Zone. She is explaining to this government organization of some variety what happened, why she created Kai-Sei energy, how it destroyed the world, whatever. But we're also getting this other side of the story where we see Godzilla's attack on Tokyo from a street level point of view. And the twist in this continuity is that Godzilla's attack triggered a rainfall of Kai-Sei rain.
Whoa.
That turned everyone that got caught into it into mutant Godzilla human hybrid creatures.
Ew.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Cut
like
to Vargas standing outside in the rain with his mouth open.
finally
Like in Shawshank Redemption.
that's right.
Change me.
Yeah, so this is like a body horror book. It's an eco horror book. It's all of those things sort of like wrapped up into one.
Interesting.
In addition to being like an origin of this universe book. So really rad starting point. I almost wish this would have been like the launch of Kai-Sei, but we also got that really rad Tim Seeley book where we got what this Kai-Sei energy can do, and you know, humans with the power of kaijus and all that kind of stuff.
The Kai-Sei era has been dynamite.
Just crazy stuff.
Crushing it with every book.
Yeah. So lots of cool stuff. Very, very cool. I don't know if it'll stay like as terrifying as this was, or if it's going to get more like, you know, I don't say lighter, but like widen the scope a little bit to have the focus be like the concept of a horror of Godzilla as opposed to like people on the street turning into monsters, you know, less of that's a pretty visceral horror. And I don't know if the rest of the book's going to end up being more of like a existential horror. But either way, loved the book. It was a really cool book, cool concept.
Vargas,
Mike.
as I do every time we cover a Godzilla book.
Yeah.
I just ask you random Godzilla questions.
Oh, sure.
Do the sound.
Does Godzilla eat? Or does he just like absorb energy?
I think that probably depends movie to movie. If I'm being perfectly honest with you.
I've never seen him eat though.
I've never seen him eat. I mean, I'm sure there's a movie where he like picks up a guy and like
no
swallows.
I've never even seen him pick up like comically like a big water silo and like drink from it. Like
I'm confident that has happened in a movie. It has to have happened.
He's got to cool down his fire breath, and he goes, ah.
Yeah.
Big Zima
but it
commercial.
says like Sprite on the side of the water silo, and he's like, oh?
Pepsi, the choice of Godzilla's
Crystal Pepsi. I've never seen Godzilla eat. Prove me wrong. Chat, sound off.
Well, it would be interesting if there was ever like, we're finding like
he'd have to never stop eating
whales that have been like eaten like shrimp. Like we're just finding like
whale bones,
blue whale tails and spines everywhere.
And Godzilla picks his teeth with a rib.
Yeah. He has a bib on that has like
a whale on it.
A whale
on it. Yeah.
This is whale of a good
I'll
time.
posit this.
The Butter Factory just dipping a whole whale.
God damn it. We've turned into a Looney Tunes.
Godzilla can eat.
Sure.
Has the equipment to eat.
Because has he ever defecated on like a city? Because I'm assuming that would be like a huge.
Always comes back to poop with you.
It does. Well, sometimes, yeah.
I don't think he eats.
They've never. I don't know if they've ever covered him like
or poop.
Because even though it is kind of crude, after all this time and all the movies they made, I could see it being some kind of like plot point or commentary.
Radioactive waste.
That he leaves behind some waste or something. That there's like a 2-story pile of like
maybe his body absorbs it to keep him going.
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like if he doesn't have a system to defecate,
well,
then he is more like a self-sustaining thing that like I don't know, the radiation feeds him. Is that why he goes to city centers? Because they're so polluted that he now thrives on
just like lays on the wires like
does he like thrive on pollution and that's why he's drawn to cities?
Well, Hedorah is a pollution monster. So he's not
Ghidorah's the
Hedorah. Hedra, whatever. That big there's a big like smog monster that he fights that looks like
the big
melted
goofy
Gumby.
eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like pollution doesn't like fuel him.
Yeah.
Godzilla does get charged from like nuclear energy.
Yes, Greg.
Once again, Google has saved us. Godzilla does not eat normal food to survive. Instead, his primary source of sustenance is radiation. Because he is a walking nuclear reactor, traditional digestion cannot provide the immense energy required to fuel his massive body. Instead, he absorbs and metabolizes nuclear energy.
But he can eat if he chooses.
Yeah. I don't see why he couldn't put something down his throat.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We back on the Mickey Mouth.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. In Godzilla vs. Destroya, 95, a juvenile Godzilla Jr. is shown hunting and consuming a pod of whales for food.
See, I knew there was like a something somewhere. Yeah. But that's a juvenile Godzilla.
Mm-hmm. He's just having fun.
Well, a junior Godzilla Jr.
Oh, sure. Right.
Well, here's the thing. If they can reproduce, I mean, maybe Godzilla Prime
yeah,
still doesn't eat, but its offspring do.
He's on keto.
Maybe. Does Godzilla have a cloaca?
Yes.
I kind of think so.
Yeah, I think that's the most accurate. Historically accurate, Godzilla has a cloaca.
Biologically accurate.
At the end of the tail.
Which would be so fucking convenient if we all had cloacas.
Dude, right? Just one hole.
It would make going to the doctor way simpler.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how's my tube looking, doc? Clean?
Check my hole.
Clean tube of health.
Which one? In or out? Out this time.
My insurance only checks out holes.
On that note.
Yeah, I think that's a great place to maybe end the entire series.
Remember, everyone, after the age of 40, remember to get your exit holes checked.
That's right.
Bye. First Issue Club podcast is brought to you by Boulevard Brewing Company, the people responsible for our favorite drinks, the Space Camper Cosmic IPA family of beers. Our show is edited and produced by our hosts Mike DeStacy, Greg Lichtag, and Andy Vargas. You can find us on social media at First Issue Club, and you can join the supporters who keep our humble podcast going on our Patreon at patreon.com/firstissueclub.